Hi, I'm Mrs. Scoggins, and I teach Honors English 2, ELD.
Okay. So, do you think Santa is an important part of childhood?
I didn't used to think so, but I have a 3-year-old daughter, and so now I think yes. I think that there's something really magical and special about the idea of Santa. I don't love the idea of Santa's always watching you, and if you're bad, you're not gonna get presents, but I think just the idea that there's this being who's gonna come bring you gifts and how joyful that makes little kids, there's something really special about that.
Do you think children should know that Santa exists?
I think yes. I mean, for the reasons I just said, the idea that there's someone out there kind of looking out for you and is going to bring you something special that you want. I think that's sweet. I used to think it was dumb, and I used to think it was lying to kids, but now that I have a little kid, I think it's cute.
What do you think children gain from Santa Claus?
I think that they gain this feeling of magic, and I feel like the older you get, the more you lose touch with that, and so I think that's really special. I also think that they learn a little bit of responsibility because they're learning to take ownership of the things that they want and the things that they don't want. And I also think it's really cool for them to know that the idea that Santa comes to everybody, and there's this early idea of equality with that.
Yeah, totally. What do you think? Do you think children should understand the myth of Santa Claus?
I think that part is less important, honestly, but yes, I think all good stories need to make sense, and so sharing that story is important.
When do you think children should stop believing in Santa Claus?
Oof, I have no idea. Maybe I think if you start to naturally question it, then that's when you should, know the truth, I guess. I don't remember when I stopped believing in Santa Claus, but I'm assuming elementary school at some point.
Do you think growing out of Santa Claus is a part of child growing up?
Yeah, I remember looking at the wrapping paper my parents wrapped presents in and realizing that Santa and my parents used the same wrapping paper, and I was like, the jig is up.
What do you think adults let children believe in an official character?
Can you repeat the question?
Why do you think adults let children believe in Santa Claus, a fictional character?
Oh, I think adults let children believe in Santa because it's really special to see your kids' eyes light up at Christmas, and that feeling of it's a homey feeling, and it's part of being a part of your family, and it also just helps with those Christmas traditions.
Did you ever believe in Santa?
Yes. Yeah.